Welcome back. Been gone for a while. I haven't had any new interesting projects, but I did get some things from a local yard sale. Got a blower. Problem with it was the primer bulb on the carburetor had disintegrated. So took a weed eater carburetor I had, just a parts one, and it had the same primer bulb. So I installed it and cleaned it, and I was going to put it back together, but the fuel lines are rotted. So I'm going to have to take this half of the blower apart and get the tank out and replace the fuel lines that goes inside. So that's in the making. And I picked up this little mini bike. It's actually a mini sport bike, crotch rocket. Here's the front plastics. Kind of cleaned them up. It's the fairing. And it's got the, I'm sure everyone has seen these. It's got the little seat fairing part that goes over it. And the thing with it was the same problem. The little primer bulb on it was rotted out. So I went to it was smaller than the other one. So I went to the local small engine shop and picked up a new one. It's only like $3 or $4. Basically, you just, if you got your carb off, it's just those 4 screws. And that little, you have to make sure this section don't come off the black section. You kind of hold it together, or if it does come apart, which it will, just make sure you put it back the way it goes. And you pop the little thing out and primer bulb, put it in there, and hopefully your diaphragms and everything in the carburetor is good. But that's just it. It's just been sitting up. This thing got a speedometer 60 miles an hour. Yeah. But it's a 50cc engine. It does run. I sprayed some brake cleaner at it and pulled it, and it hit off. It's just been sitting outside in the weather. And then this weed eater here, actually the pull cord is stripped. So whatever catches the engine on the pull cord is broke. Probably was a good running weed eater. Just someone pulled it too hard and it won't catch. So that's another project. Mike can take it apart and order that from Home Light. I'm pretty sure it was running good. A good primer bulb. But before I cranked the mini bike, I had to put new fuel lines in the gas tank. And the rubber part where the fuel lines go in, it wouldn't stay in the tank. So I put some of that epoxy hardener stuff. It's kind of like JB Weld. It's supposed to resist gas. So I'm letting that sit. Then I can put the tank on it and fire it up. So I did a little test with the epoxy stuff. I let it harden up and I poured some gas on it to see would it soften up or flake off, and it's still hard. So that's good. It's just regular old 2-part hardener and what do they call the other stuff? the hardener and you got the chemical you mix up. Kind of like, just like JB Weld. So, anyway, them are the 3 little projects picked up. The mini bike is kind of more the good part of the yard sale find, because get it running, you know, some kid in the neighborhood might got some summer money saved up and sell it, move it on down the road. And then the blower, which could be useful. I gotta get a gas top for it. Just mainly weed eater, somebody pulled the string too hard. The bike sat around with bad gas in it, and so did the blower. So hopefully I have one of these going today, but I'll stay tuned and